Last time on Persona 5 Strikers, we entered a horror game. And this time we're continuing that horror game by exploring the haunted lab.
Alright.
I probably should have checked my
Dude,
party,
what's
because it has been
gotten into
2 weeks. That should be it. Okay, so those are the lowest level ones that need some
She
level.
said it was a voice.
Whatever it is, we have to catch up to her.
And let's just have a look. Okay, this is fairly big, but also fairly self-contained.
What's the deal with this place? It's so creepy. Are you holding up, Queen? Yes, fine. Let's hurry up and find Sophie.
It has been a couple of weeks since I played this, so this is probably going to be a little bit shaky to start off. I'm sure we'll get back into the rhythm of
Hang
things
on.
pretty quickly.
There's something here. Is that a tape recorder? Let's see if it works.
This plan brings to fruition a dream long cherished by the research team. No, by all mankind.
It's like the tape recorder is functioning.
Every last test subject, a successful change of heart, when the penitentiary system is complete, the concept of suffering will be dead to all mankind. Now,
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
let us rejoice and welcome the new age of humanity. Emma shall be our guide into this promised land.
Emma? And changes of heart?
Just as Ichinose said, there was indeed some form of experimentation on Emma here.
The voice said something
The
about a
penitentiary system.
too.
So,
I
jails.
understand what they were researching here now. Yes, that would be a logical conclusion.
My first thought was that they were going to be using it on people in prison.
We need to track
But
down Sophie first.
Right. We have to catch up with her.
Damn it, Shorty.
it makes more sense that they're referring to creation of jails.
Hey, why is it gotta get so dark on us?
It has grown even eerier as well.
Because it's a haunted
The
lab.
visibility level's a real issue, but I'm still worried about Sophie. Let's proceed with caution.
Hey, Sophie.
There! Sophie! Thank goodness you're safe, Sophie.
Don't just run off like that.
I'm sorry.
You said you heard a voice, yeah? Figure out who it is yet?
No, it disappeared once I arrived here.
We never heard anything of the sort.
So only Sophie could hear it?
It was very strange. The voice sounded similar to my own, and it was calling my name. Maybe the owner of the voice knows me. How's that, Sophie? The only memory I recall before meeting Joker is the directive to become humanity's companion. I've traveled so far with you all, and learned many things. But I still know nothing about myself. When I heard the voice, I thought I had found my chance to learn about me. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Let's say we look together.
Thanks, Joker.
I've got a feeling we can learn more about you right here.
Huh?
What makes you say that?
I've been thinking for a while
I mean, it's
now.
kind of obvious.
Jails, Emma, Sophie. I keep looking for some kind of connection. We found Sophie in a jail, right? Emma was linked to that jail. And Sophie is an AI like Emma. There's no way these are all coincidences. Something has to link all three. I had hoped we'd eventually come across the answer if we investigated the jails we found.
I see. You believe these things have a uniting factor.
Not only that, I at least kind of know what Sophie's going through. Not knowing your identity or your past, it's rough. So let's join Sophie in hunting down this mystery voice.
Let's do it for Sophie.
Agreed. For Sophie.
Really? Thank you.
Well, now we got 2 missions.
I mean, also we're kind of
One,
stuck in
take
here,
back all the
so
locals' desires so they stop trying to kill us. And 2, figure out who the hell keeps yelling at Sophie.
let's just do both for once.
Yeah, good idea.
I have no objections. It's only natural for us to assist both the public and our own teammates.
All right, Phantom Thieves, let's get to it.
Nothing
Nearby
to it
shadow
but to do
detected.
it. Let's take some notes on an experiment, determining the effects of a change of heart. You ordered the island locals to eliminate anyone who comes near the laboratory without clearance. It shall test the change of heart's ability to facilitate complex commands, as well as any remaining latent consciousness. More specifically, whether their morals remain.
Shadow, just on the
Lovely.
other side. Be careful.
What's that? Focus.
Oh cool, it stops me from being able to see.
There. It's now or never.
Show me your true self.
So we are just jumping straight through.
You won't escape. Let's go.
You've awakened to a new power.
Defense Master. Yep, sure.
Not much of a challenge, were they?
Okay, let's keep it moving.
So I see where I'm going to need to go. Just checking there's no notes or anything around.
What's that?
Something here's calling to you.
I can see it.
Okay, let's hit him hard.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's a bit worrying that we can't see how difficult or not difficult they are.
I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this.
I think we all did really well.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Looks like we're safe here.
Why'd you say that?
Stop right there.
Oh, it's you. Legion. Who's weak to lightning, light, and nuclear.
Arset, Nekosho, Satanta, Alahamati, Wapo, Shisa, Legion, Shisa. You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit it decent. You pulled that off quite well. Enemy stopped. Send it out with a nuclear attack.
Let's go.
Let's get back into the swing. I think this is not doing what I wanted. And is not actually using lightning as its automatic ability. Yeah. I think it was using Psy, which is bad because Psy heals.
We had her attack lowered.
Go ahead.
Well, it means that Ryuji's probably going to be alright in this area.
Yo, I found a treasure chest.
Quite a find.
Nothing in that one. There we go.
Let's see what we got.
Good thing I've got lock level 2 already. That is equipment for Joker. That is a much better weapon, so yep.
Now let's get some more.
Who doesn't like a little bit of property damage in the morning, right?
Shadow.
No way am I gonna live! Go, go, go!
Gotta remember how to actually play as Ryuji properly. It seems as long as I charge up his, well, strong attack, then when he lets go, it'll be a light attack, which will work out nicely for what I'm doing. Ah, how'd you survive?
Way to go, guys!
Good. On to the next.
Ready anytime. Just say the word.
Come on!
Hey, speeds up the charge up rate of attacks.
Yeah! We got this! Out of the way!
Physical attacks won't work.
Here we go.
Finally! Let up! Let's finish him off!
They're getting tougher.
Didn't even break a sweat.
You should apply the same effort in the next battle.
Not seeing any shadows at the moment.
There we go.
So, this is a research lab for computer stuff?
That's supposedly the case, despite the facility projecting a human experimentation ambience.
Ambiance.
Experimentation.
That's the way to
That
put
would
it.
mean this place's monarch used the real facility in the same way.
That's a gross way to see shit.
So many containers. What do you think's inside?
They appear to be roughly
You really want to be Nar?
person-sized.
Oh, hello. Chisa.
They're pitiful. Give them a dirt nap. Way now.
That's right. Psy and fire. And death. Which means I need to come back.
Jack-o'-lantern! Legion! Shisa! Wapo! Shisa! Legion!
Much better.
Quite a few shadows. Probably shouldn't
What are these enemies doing with multiple shields? It's just random enemies. This is the big right.
The enemy boosted their speed. Stay on their toes, people. Let's split those weaknesses.
I mean, I get they need to make it more difficult, but I'd rather not be breaking away from stunning so.
Doesn't like electricity. I know it's weak, but don't get sloppy. We're on their last leg. Don't let up.
Hey, nice. That's not everything. Okay. That is.
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Oh, over there. Hey, a level 1 lock this time. Ooh, nice. That is going straight on to Futaba. Even more HP and more defense.
Heck yeah! This thing rocks! Ooh, found a shadow! Don't get caught off guard. Checkpoint! Good timing. Stop right there!
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh! One one of you. I made one of you recently, didn't I? No, I'm wanting to make one, but I don't have it. Well, let's find out what's weak to that. Right after showtime.
That was amazing!
Arabaki is weak to ice. Nice. Well, that works out. Lightning for the other guys, and ice for these guys. And nuclear works for a lot of them as well, which is Predator. This is probably actually a pretty good team for this area then. Which is nice.
Another tape recorder.
Not another one.
May provide us some clues about the lab.
Please, Director Ubukata, we must immediately abort the experiment. It's too dangerous. These are the orders I was given. If the system isn't tested on real humans, it won't ever be completed. But tricking the islanders into participating?
So these guys are the ones who effed up the island.
I
Okay.
heard Director Ubukata. I believe that means one of the speakers is Shuzo Ubukata.
Orders, I was.
You know what happens to a person when their desire is taken, Director. We've learned of another party manipulating the cognitive world for their own purposes in the real one. But we cannot allow these individuals to progress beyond us. So long as we follow the divine revelation, we will attain the ideal society. I have absolute faith in the system as it was prophesied to me. What ideal society turns its entire population into slaves? This isn't any divine revelation. It's a curse. It can only lead to our destruction.
That's not concerning at all.
While still rather fuzzy,
all.
we are starting to see the big picture.
Yeah. This lab was researching jails and changing people's hearts.
And they used the island's residents as their test subjects. We did see that email earlier about joining the Emma test.
They both mentioned a divine revelation, too. Could that have something to do with Operation Oraculi?
Maybe. But how would that involve Emma? That's the million-dollar question. What is Emma's role in all this?
Not just that. I'm curious who was pulling this director's strings, too.
Perhaps the mastermind behind this case?
We finally be getting close to the guy?
We have to
Probably
find
not.
Cyrus first, regardless. And also track down that voice for Sophie. Let's press on.
Something tells me we've still got a long way to go before we find the bad guy.